Hey. You get so close and trip at the finish line. There's that galaxy I remember. Big planet behind. Yes. Just chilling. Oh, real quick, not to interrupt you, is your mic muted on OBS or something? Because people are saying they can't hear you. Because folks at home, I can hear Quinn just fine, and he's been coming in loud and clear over on my end. But hey, while that's going on, our galaxy was getting thrown into the bowels of war, as we did get to delete a planet last time though, so that was neat. Okay, he's testing, coming through. Yeah, just waiting out the you know, the old sand in the hourglass. Quinn's
Okay,
still
there we
working
go.
on
Now
getting
I've
this
got
going. Oh,
bars.
whoa.
Now I've
Hey,
got audio bars, so you
has
guys
he
should
got
be
them
able to hear
bars?
me.
There he is. All right.
Yep. So
Seeing people confirm.
that was OBS's fault. I deleted the old input capture I had and tried to add a new one, and that one apparently didn't register until just now. So
Look at this guy.
You
Quick
didn't
to blame someone.
yeah, you just missed my best material ever. So
It was
that's
hilarious. Those
unfortunate.
things you said can never be repeated.
Anyway, so what I was saying was, it looks like the Fallen Empire's fleet did not get destroyed. They just decided to pop on over here for a little bit, and wreck the Trade Association shit. But that's not where we need them. We need them over here to keep the Tronzaru busy, because otherwise they'll throw their massive fleets at us like they already did. Yeah, in fact, we're about to probably watch the highlight battle of the war here as. Oh yeah, that's right. They just jumped in here and sat there.
Yeah, they keep just looking at us
Yeah,
and
like the
watching.
squiddy sword of Damocles. So we can't move our fleets out of the Snitty system, but they're able to move their tiny fleets through the backfield.
Honestly, it's a kind of an impressive tactic. They're just sort of just blocking a path. They're like, look, we're not going to go in there and waste lives if we don't have to, but we know you're not making any forward progress.
Well, the good news is, well, I wouldn't say good news, but it looks like whatever fleet they have around in the backfield by Vamp Door is actually weaker than our hobbled linebackers of the dead. So if they can get repaired relatively quickly, and they are close enough to start getting repaired, we can start getting Vamp Door and Hentai back while holding them off at Snitties. Meanwhile, if we wanted to keep the offensive up on this line, we might have to press Al the Dragon into more offensive action. Because the conclusion of the last stream, we did destroy Fraction.
Yes, yeah,
which was
we
the most
obliterated a planet.
Yeah, which was the most annoying colony on this front in the war. So taking stock of where everything else is, it looks like the Authority is deciding to move their stuff through our territory, which As long as they're keeping the association busy is fine. Meanwhile, we have a few of our... Yeah, the fleets we have against... Maybe I should, you know... If the association is going to be kept busy by the Fallen Empire's fleet of all fleets, it might be worth pressing them into service against the League. But that means the quickest way to get through there is through the Corsairs' territory. And it's not insurmountable, but the fleet would definitely be weakened by the approach. Okay, yeah, but once they get into League territory, it's going to be pretty easy to collapse on.
So many ships.
And to address a question I saw earlier, Vorpalin, you were asking when the Fallen Empire awakened. They actually haven't awakened yet. They're just going on a purge war against the Union because of their holy war. So, like I said a long, long time ago, this Fallen Empire's current agenda is: do not colonize the systems we consider holy. If you do, we will declare war on you. Obviously, the Union didn't follow that rule, and that's why all this is happening in the first place.
Kind of just started this cascade of events where we also happen to have a planet destroyer laser, and we were like, I guess we could hop into this war.
Yeah. And they actually... So I panicked at the end of last stream because I thought they'd keep their fleet near their territory, especially when the Tronzar were throwing around some pretty heavyweight fleets on their border. But no, they decided to go over here. So yeah, their 200k fleet power fleet is still up and kicking. They decided to put it over here for some reason.
Just taking the scenic route.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead, in for a penny, in for a pound. Man, I do not like what the Corsairs may do if I send a fleet through their territory. I wish I could just pay them for passage. Can I? Probably can't. Yeah, can't get you guys to raid. I could hire a fleet, but they're expensive, and this is the one time I do not want to pay off the nose for military. You know what? Take the long way. Especially since they've already got hostile fleets in our territory anyway. Head over to Buffet. We've got the Bloody Feast over at Local Texan, which actually... They're pretty banged up. But even in their current state, their fleet power is more than enough to take that, so that's fine. Alright. Is there anything else I want to do before the time starts ticking again? It's just like, oh my gosh, I have half a galaxy to manage now. This is why most of my games kind of snowball into me giving up on them, just because it's such an administrative headache.
Realizing at some point in Civ that I didn't have to cover the entire map with my cities was an eye-opening time.
Okay, so we've got one fleet on the offensive. And where's this? Oh yeah, they're just taking the starbase now. All right, so we're holding on. The League cannot continue to attack us. They've only got what they have in our territory. And look, they just decided to jump most of their fleets right into the face of our battleship fleet.
Perfect.
That's not going to go well for them. Our shields, actually, this isn't a system that. Yeah, okay, so our ships are slower. Surprise, surprise. Our battleships aren't going to be as fast as we want them to be. I assume we have a colony in here, which is why we haven't lost the system. Oops, where was this? Oh, okay. Now they're attacking Space New Zealand. Alright, you're fully repaired. Go take that back. Oh, it looks like their superpower fleet has jumped away. Let's... They have a lot of powerful stuff to throw at us if they wanted to, but I'm tempted to kind of move up into Uxplorix, unless they're just coming around to attack Space Australia. For now, just have the fleets repair. I'd rather keep them in Snitties. Meanwhile, Al the Dragon is going to go take out that fleet.
Blow him up, Al. That's why we hatched you.
Yeah, hack the sun and help out.
Yeah, let the sun bolts attack the non-vampires.
Okay, so
The most unexpected ally of the vampires, the sun.
I wonder if that's why they've tolerated the bug for so long. Is just because it's funny to watch the sun shoot at your enemies. Alright, here comes Al. Whoa, what's happened? Oh yeah, because they just took Space New Zealand. Go figure. Well, that's fixed. Okay, move over to Vamp Door, take that back. Okay, and so where is that other fleet going? Are they just jumping around to Hentai? Are they going after the coalitions? Oh, no, they can't. The Coalition closed their borders to the Transaru.
Ah.
So, or is they... Yeah, they closed their borders to us, too. So, go figure. But that fleet is probably having taken the long way around to get to Hentai. So, I now know where they're going. But do I want to force their hand at Hentai, or do I want them to attack me in a more fortified position? Let's go for Hentai. We always enjoy battles in Hentai.
Exactly. Battle hentais are some of the most popular.
Alright, okay, what can the League throw at me? It is good that the Sovereignty built a sentry array, because as long as we keep active communications with them, we can pretty much see all of our enemies. But it looks like, okay, yeah, it looks like the League's fleet power is pretty much spent. So if we send the Morbid Swarm on an offensive, they'll pretty much clean house. Which is what I'm going to do. Even though I'm sacrificing a bit of a choke point here to do it. And you know what? I'm so confident. Incisors, go hang out at Fang's Magoria just in case the Corsairs get uppity. Alright, we got Vamp Door back. Oh, and look, here's another super powerful fleet that's probably going to try and attack Snitties, so Highwind fleet, stay here.
Batten down the hatches!
Okay, yeah, no, they're trying to attack the back door, which means I might want to have the... they're slightly more powerful than the Highwind fleet.
Thank you, Craftier Rogue and Shigure17 for the subs. Both 4-month subs. And Shigure throwing in, that's the way, Quinn. Just let the Kaiserine's bloodlust guide you. She'll never guide us astray.
I'm not guided by bloodlust, I'm just panicking. It's like, oh no, move us over here. Okay, wait, no, over here. It's
operating on pure adrenaline and instinct now.
I can see why you never fight a two-front war when it's just you managing everything. It makes you want to split your head in two.
This being a real-time endeavor is also like another layer of like, ah! Like, yeah. I've fought multi-front wars in Civ plenty of times, but a turn-based thing is a different beast.
I mean, it does suck. It's like, I can't even watch our Death Star destroy a planet because who knows how many systems are going to collapse while that's going on.
Mr. Emperor, you can't watch the Star Destroyer blow up the planet. That's... Laboon's,
Laboon's dead! If you watch these battles, sir, people die.
But I want to see the laser burn the planet.
Ugh, yeah.
There's important things to watch, sir. People are dying.
Oh, wait, when did this transport... Did this transport fleet get, like, dusted? Because their power is really low. I was going to use them to invade all these League worlds. Dang it. Alright, hold on. Nothing sus here. You're gonna have to build some robot armies for me. I don't care. I don't care if there's increased unemployment. Join the military.
There's always some killing that can be done.
Alright, meanwhile, over here... Okay, yeah, so they're going to Valonis. Where's that other fleet going? Where is the Fallen Empire's fleet? Are they... Stop messing with the Trade Association. Of all the people you need to beat up, they're the least.
Leave the Trade Association alone.
Yeah, here's the problem. They're not gonna bounce back over here until one of their colonies actually falls again. So, gotta live when the AI does not play smart. Or at least to your expectations. You know what? Go ahead. What is the... does it even have a shipyard? I don't even know if it does, but I'm going to go ahead and try and take it. Meanwhile...
On the other front.
Yeah. Oh, no, do not get Al. Al, fall back.
Retreat, Al! Retreat!
You too. Our planet killer is surprisingly vulnerable.
We put all the ingenuity in the laser. The rest of the ship, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, it can blow up a planet, but a fleet? No, that's impossible. Speaking of, how's the Crimson Fucker we got in production doing? That's gonna take a while.
It's slowly underway. Thank you, Navy Blue Wolf, for the sub, saying, I've been rewatching TFS at the Table, just finished episode 4. Cool, hope you enjoy it. Gift Thank you for the sub for 5 months. Parzival threw us 500 bits saying, "The war is going well. We crush our enemies, blow up their planets without new planet crack with our new planet cracker weapon. Is there anything more to know?" Bernie Sanders also subbed for their 50th month, and Vamp Planet gifting 2,500 bits. Thank you very much, and gifted a bunch of subs. Bunch of generosity there, right there, real quick. Thank you guys, very very much. But back to the war.
Yeah, no, it is very much a stop, stare, go again, stop, hold on, what's on fire, stop.
A lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I could probably just do the whole thing going like this, but as a day ticks by every 5 seconds, it feels like that's almost too slow. I'd rather keep things going at a normal pace and just flip back and forth. Okay, have the Red Cross fleet try and chase these guys down. Are they gonna head to the others? Yeah, okay, so have you guys go over here eventually. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna throw themselves at the space station. Oh, and that's right, I had Al escorting. So, cue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cue that up. I want you, yeah, continue to just guard the planet killer.
Keep working together.
I'm pretty sure I can knock the League out if I can just make sure the Tronzaru don't eat up a good cluster of the Empire before I do that. Because as long as I can get this down to a status quo peace, they'll accept it. I may have spoken too soon when I said I could afford to just have 2 fleets on the frontier here. The incisors are going to have to get involved.
Uh-oh.
Which means that there's an entire quarter of our empire that's completely undefended. So hopefully the authority doesn't decide to just completely collapse under the weight of the Trade Association. And as I say that, I'm noticing the Trade Association has a nice, powerful fleet. They're throwing at this border.
Lovely.
Dang it.
Well, Vamp Planet is helping is throwing their hand in to help with the war effort by gifting 15 subs. So thank you very much once again.
Oh my gosh, Vamp Planet, thank you so much. This is truly our darkest hour. Well, probably not our darkest hour. We stand a fighting chance. We just have to make sure everything is in the right spot and nothing gets caught out of position.
We're in this weird place of feeling like we're on the road to success because our territory seems like it's expanded a bit, but you know, we keep seeing our enemies rally their forces at our borders, and it's a little scary.
Aside from maybe the fallen empire, if we don't have the ability to throw everything at them at once, we are the most powerful nation in the galaxy as far as the galactic community is concerned. But the Tronzaru are almost on even footing with us, and they have friends.
Yeah.
Weak friends, but friends.
If it was a one-on-one match, we could take just about any of them.
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Ember Taylor. I did hear the gifted sub bell, though, with 5 additional gifted subs. Holy cow. Everybody's in a given mood today. Thank you very much.
Okay, so they're bouncing their fleet back. That may be the chance for the Highwind fleet to... Ah, no, what are you guys doing? Okay, so they're going... They just came from that way, so they're heading to Explorix. So do I want to abandon my push over here? Because if I move... If I move these 2 fleets to counter their fleet down here, I can win. But this fleet is probably going to either try and chase them down or head to Space Australia. And there's nothing standing in its way. Meanwhile,
Parsifal with 5 gifted subs. Sorry to interrupt, but I had to send word.
Yeah,
we
please.
got more supplies on the front lines.
Cover up the gloom and doom.
Yeah, see, you're kind of we're doing a good cop, bad cop routine where you're coming in and giving us the sad news of the war, but I'm like, but in other news, a kitten.
Okay, I think... So what are you guys doing? You're heading up. This may be a situation where we can afford to crush 2 of them at once. So yeah, you go over there and deal with that fleet. You go down to Mr. Steak's garden. And you just get the hell out of there. You do not want to be left in that system. Meanwhile, the linebackers of the dead, I'll have you guys fall back to Space Australia. Because there's nothing over here trying to attack us yet. Okay, and where are the heavy-hitting fleets? A 58,000 fleet. Where's that going? Okay, that one's actually leaving unless they're turning around. I really need the Fallen Empire to realign their priorities, because if that fleet was over here against the Transaru, this would be a much easier fight. But no,
Yeah.
like, I wish I could just call them. It's like, hey, I can keep calling your pilgrims all the livelong day, but I kind of need you to get in this fight.
We're shaking the hand, shaking the head of
Zarklon.
whatever, Zarklon, thank you. We're shaking the head of Zarklon over here, begging for your help.
You're like, any day now, fellas. Squish, squish, squish.
Study has been completed.
I beseech thee, my followers.
Okay. Line them up. Where's the other... Is this it? This isn't it. These both are weak. Oh. Oh, okay. I see what was happening here.
Yeah, Parsifal. I'm a bit of like the
And now they
put the
turn
good spin on the news kind of guy. That's my job during these war days. I am the propaganda arm of the Empire.
And you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Don't let
I just want you to know that German soldiers are the strongest soldiers, and our vampires are better vampires, and we serve the best god.
Don't forget the German robots. They're
yeah,
also great.
And German internet's the best internet. That's why we don't even let you access the other internets. Thank you, Dondesto, for the 100 bits in loving memory of Laboon.
Okay, yeah, so they actually decided to jump further back, so I don't know what they're planning. What are you guys doing? Oh, they might be switching out. Or they're going to attack the Fallen Empire. It's hard to really guess what the AI is doing these days. Clearly, I've been wrong before.
They're playing their own game.
Okay, so... If I have both of you head to Mr. Six Garden, what are the chances that you'll both show up there at the same time? Pretty low, maybe. Oh, especially when they're turning around. Okay, well, if that increases your odds of getting there. Okay, good. So... Bloody Feast is still on their way to kind of clear this out. Our armies are getting ready. How do I heal them? Do I have to embark them? No. Then what does that bar represent?
What could it mean?
227. Alright, in their capital. 394.
Thank you, Xerox 13. They're saying they are German. They don't recall any of the things I was talking about, but they do wish us a Guten Morgen, which I have to assume is good morning.
It is. Guten Tag, Xerox.
And thanks, Tuckendorf, for the sub. 32 months saying they missed the start. Is the Fallen Empire still at war?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we found out that their fleet wasn't destroyed. It just went over here for some reason. Apparently, the Trade Association was a massive threat. Okay, so once you guys get over here, get ready on that. Bloody Feast is still on its way. I'm going to keep my other fleet down here to just mess with them. In fact, you know what? Start patrolling between that system and that system. That'll be interesting.
Just keep an eye on things.
Well, I just want to make sure that I can keep this front line without having some of their pathetic fleets stick by and start. Because unfortunately, despite their fleets being pathetic, these starports are just
even more pathetic.
Are just as pathetic, if not more so. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to increase the time speed a little bit. Pausing would be more efficient. Okay, all right. And there they, yeah, okay, they'd wanted to double up. All right, well, that's a massive problem.
They're regrouping.
Yeah, no, because now that has over 130 fleet power, 1,000 fleet power, which I can't contest unless I move everything over there. And and we are nowhere close to getting a status quo peace out of these guys. Wait, did they just jump back? No, that's another fleet. Yeah, no, it's a Doomstack. Doomstack alert, guys.
No way we can line up our planet buster to just kind of shoot into the fleet.
I wish. Nothing's ever that simple. Whoa, no, go that way. What the hell? Oh yeah, because it has to avoid the inhibitor.
Ah! I don't like that big purple spot.
I'm honestly surprised that they claimed this for... I guess it's because they had a superior claim on it. Because that was a Transair fleet, but they claimed that little bubble for the League. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to stay here while the Bloody Feast goes here. Alright, and what are these guys going to do? Okay, they're trying to chase down our fleets. Which is good. It means they're actually not heading down into our actual happiness and suck sector. Well, it does mean that these 4 systems are just going to constantly be in flux. Or they're going to collapse the Transaru because we can't muster up the forces to beat them.
If only the Fallen Empire would send their fleet to the right spot.
Yeah, if only they get the priorities in order. All I need is for them to show... I think they use this wormhole right here. So all I need for them is to pop back out, and the Transair are probably going to immediately turn around. Ooh, Zero. Yes, exploit that, please. Meanwhile, our armies are getting there, but probably won't get there for at least another year. Our planet killers should probably get further into the interior. Or you know what? No. Get over here, blow up Abundance. I'm sick of it.
I wish to not see it anymore.
Yeah, the less time we spend invading these colonies, the more I have a feeling they'll settle for a status quo peace.
Thank you, Welcome to Tiny Train World, for just... I'm so tired of all these space wars.
Okay, well, unfortunately, it looks like the Red Cross blood drive is going to collapse under the weight of this, but it is going to be a victory. Thanks to the Highwind fleet for the most part. But the Highwind fleet cannot go to Talandra to repair. They'll just get caught in the crossfire. Oh, nope, they're falling back. Can you make up your damn mind about where you want to go with that fleet?
If we keep bouncing between planets, they won't understand what we're doing.
Okay, yeah, so both of you guys just go and repair.
We can't kill the vampires, but we could confuse them.
Oh, hello. Is the Authority... Oh, the Authority is at war. How did an Authority fleet get over... Oh, was this the fleet that we're sending through our territory the whole time? I mean, it's not going to help us with that Doomstack, but yes, please. Go fight them for us. If the Fallen Empire isn't going to help us, please, you do it. We've been nice to you shrimp people for way too long. Now it's time for it to pay off.
Quinn, could you do me a favor and look on your OBS and see if there's something slightly cutting off your,
yeah, hold on. I can see. I already see it. Man, and then I had to do that for strikers and it didn't even help me. There we go.
Beautiful.
That's what I hate between windowed mode and windowless mode.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're about to blow up Abundance, which I'm sure is going to make the League love us just so much.
We just love making friends everywhere we go.
Ah, here comes the push towards Space Australia I was afraid of.
Good day!
But luckily they're not sending the Doomstack, they're just sending one really powerful fleet.
Do we have any places that could just be building ships just to kind of bolster the fleet? Like, I don't really know how a lot of that
no,
stuff works,
we have plenty of spaceports that could do it. The problem is it would build ships almost one at a time, and each ship would have to then go travel to the fleet it's reinforcing. Because I'm doing that right now for the linebackers, but time is of the essence, and yeah, we already lost the starport here. If we had a mega shipyard that would just, you know, the hub of our fleet, that would definitely be helpful. Alright, so we're about to blow up Abundance, so there's that. Go ahead and actually send Bloody Feast down towards Bastamore. How's our army doing? It might just be strong enough to take out their capital soon. What if your psionic empire's in there too? Robots and psionics. What a winning combination.
So the only way the psionics can deal with it is if they don't have minds to read nearby.
Well, just enjoy the sight of this and imagine Abundance blowing up, because there's no way I can spend the time watching it do that in real life.
Trust us, it's going to blow up.
It'll look great. And so they just took Snitties and pulled back. What is... Okay, I'm really afraid about all these fleet combat reports, because it makes me think there's battles going on that I'm not seeing. I guess that's just down here. Meanwhile, the Authority is actually doing some work.
It's about time.
Oh, okay. What's this? It's not their super fleet, but the Fallen Empire did decide to whip out a single... Oh, no. I think that's their Titan. That's their Draculaser class. So they just sent that out on its own. That might be why their fleets are kind of hem and hawing on the front line here. We'll just go ahead and take advantage of that. Oop, may have spoke too soon. What's this fleet doing? Okay, it's falling back. So you know what? What are these guys doing? Okay, yeah. It looks like they're trying to counter that and the Authority's push. So let's go ahead and see if we can't take Snitties back. Go get those Snitties. Whoa, okay. Camera didn't like that. Bloody Feast is taking care of the Vivis area. Haven't even fired your laser yet.
Just charging up my laser. You know, the classic meme.
Oh, whoops, that scared them into turning around. Fall back, fall back. Yeah, hold on, that's 68. Yeah, go all the way back to Talandra. Because with that system, we might be able to hold them off if they decide to just chase after us.
Give them a wide berth.
Alright, so what do they have coming down this way? Not a lot. The linebackers may be able to take them as long as this fleet doesn't get any ideas. Is Vivis their capital? No, their capital is actually here at Unaron, and their homeworld is Blooming Fields.
Blooming Fields.
Alright,
Sounds
so
more like a
now what I
description
want you to
than a
do is just go mess around in their backfield. Make them regret ever messing with us. Yeah, sure, do that. Because the Bloody Feast can hold them off. We might actually destroy the League if we're able to keep this going long enough. Oh, looks like the Coalition has broken off the research agreement with us. Have we gotten too evil? We've blown up 3 planets now, 2 of them inhabited.
We keep giving
There
them
you go.
science,
See?
and they keep using it to build better
There.
planet blowy-uppy lasers.
You didn't see the laser, but you saw the after effect. Alright.
Reports from the front line, Germans lose track of yet another planet that just seems to have disappeared.
Plant people annoyed, but can't be understood. Ooh, a clone army. Let's just go full-on Old Republic here.
Yes.
A few people asking if we would get the Nemesis expansion, and, well, 1, the timetable may not work out, and 2, I don't think this save is convertible. I wouldn't be able to add on the Nemesis stuff to this game. Heck, I don't even think I can add on the 2.9 patch to this game.
Yeah, I don't know how games like this really work with retrofitting in new DLC kind of stuff.
They're usually not fans. Alright, are you done yet? Okay, 2 more.
Shazilkin asking how goes the Civ 6 Monopoly building training. You think I'm going to share this knowledge with my future fellow members of a international council in Civ? This information will be prioritized and given to those who know how to trade properly.
I've been trying. In my off hours, I have a couple of Civ games going. I mean, so the problem is there are a couple of times where I just actually do not have the benefit of spawning near luxury resources I can easily turn into monopolies.
Oh, yeah.
So all this training I'm doing may be for naught if it's just like, oh, well, we're going to put you over here on this continent next to all the AI opponents. So it's like...
It's one of those things where you can't hedge all your bets on it, but if you notice you've spawned in a place where you can do it, you gun for it. And depending on, like, I'm still wondering, like, what different modes we're going to want to play on, because that will also factor in a lot of strat decisions you'd be making.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we definitely have to have apocalypse mode on, just so it's like the game can end cataclysmically.
Okay, I was wondering, because yeah, apocalypse mode is fun, but it is also like sometimes this thing is just going to ruin that big bet you've been counting on for the last X turns. It can also be a heartbreaker of a mode, but that's some of the fun of it.
All right, so let me take stock of things. We are effectively ruining the league. Oh, okay, now this is what I was afraid of. It looks like the Trade Association has made some headway down here. But, at the same time, look what's also down here. The Super Fallen Empire fleet. That's probably why this fleet fell back. They're not running, but they're not attacking, so I guess I'm just going to have to live with that. Morbid Swarm is still defeating them on this side. Our army still isn't strong enough to destroy their home. I want to conquer their homeworld. Everything else may be getting blown up, but... Will any players be taking a handicap for Civ? Not that I know of. We still have to have, like, one more kind of powwow just to make sure we hash everything out, but...
Yeah. The stream is planned for Thursday night. I saw someone asking when that was supposed to be happening.
Oh, shit.
This week.
Oh,
it's coming
alright.
Thursday.
Oh, they're invading Snitties.
Not Snitties.
Oh, geez, look at that army. I've not built anything with 1,000 army power, let alone 4,000.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this is not good.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna lose Snitties.
I dropped my Snitties in the entire ocean.
A world has been lost.
Alright.
I like the little something that's a pity or whatever she just said after planet's been lost.
Alright, so they've pushed us all the way back to space Australia. Just like the old Cold War setup. But, let's see, what do they got here? They've still got some really powerful stuff on the frontier. I don't want to push it, but we've almost got the incisors regrouped here, which means we almost have, let's see, 25, 12, 42. It's almost 90,000 fleet power, which with what they have sitting on Snitties is enough. But if they send over reinforcements from just a few systems over, we've got problems.
I love True Paradox's solution. Well, gotta blow up Snitties now.
Wait, but Minas Morgul, it's a tomb world. It's not like it was that valuable to us. It just had a whole. I think it had good mineral income, but otherwise, meh. Whoop. Game.
Just love. Oh.
Hello, game. There you go. Oh no, someone opened the L gate, and it's the Grey Goose scenario.
I misread that as the gay Tempest, and I was like, what's about to happen here?
Oh, all right, so scientists from the
This is a crisis.
Scientists from the Wizaraki alignment managed to restore functionality to the L-gate within their territory, beating us to it. We weren't even trying. We don't have an L-gate in our territory. Unfortunately, this seems to have triggered an invasion of our galaxy by the cluster's inhabitants, aggressive nanomachines that attack everything in sight. The Wizaraki scientists managed to shut down their gate before the invasion force arrived, but this only diverted them to the other L-gates of the galaxy that are now fully active. So all the L-gates that were deactivated are all now online. The Wizaraki, the only benefit the Wizaraki got out of this is that for at least the first invasion wave, a fleet doesn't show up in their territory, but it will next time. All attempts to communicate with these invading nanites have failed. In the wake of their passage through the L-gates, we have detected a repeating wideband subspace transmission emanating from the L-cluster. Put the message on screen. Decoding repeating automated subspace transmission, establishing translation matrix. Alert, message is heavily corrupted. Attempting reconstitution of message fragments. 3 message fragments partially recovered. Fragment 1.
Let's see.
We are the blah blah blah, architects of the Galactic Gateway Network. If you are receiving this transmission, then we can only blah 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 say that we can only blah 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 that we are not too late. Perhaps one of our message buoys somehow slipped past the blah 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 and escaped the cluster before it was closed off.
It's like a fun game of Mad Libs.
Do not restore access to the dormant gateway in our star cluster. Under no circumstances must a stable connection be formed between the blah 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 and the galaxy at large. For the sake of all civilization, our cluster has to remain under permanent quarantine. Well,
But
whoopsie.
yada yada over the best parts.
In an act that will inevitably doom our civilization, we have deliberately isolated our home cluster to prevent the spread of the Nar Deshev. Does anyone else think it's offensive we just keep calling them the Gay Tempest? I find it funny. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm gay. I can do it.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, between the two of us, you'd be the authority if this is okay.
The Gay Tempest. These separate, self-replicating nanomachines were instrumental in the construction of our gateway network, but when their blah 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 had concluded, we found that they would no longer accept our commands. Through a hidden back door, our blah 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 managed to recall the machines to our home cluster, but this security hole has since been plugged. When they started harvesting our planets for materials, we knew it was only a matter of time before The main blah 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 facility is the key. All of their blah 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 are routed through the subspace array, and without it they cannot function. Unfortunately, all of our attempts to disable it have failed, and we can no longer muster the forces to blah 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 another assault. If the quarantine in our cluster has failed, you must destroy this facility. As long as it remains blah blah blah, the Grey Tempest will continue to surge unabated throughout the galaxy. We're truly sorry about unleashing this horror. In our hubris, and closed. So, good news. We don't have an L cluster in our empire. So this
sounds like a you problem,
Yeah,
says the Germany.
Yeah, sounds like the Wizaraki have a massive problem they're gonna have to deal with. The bad news is it would really help if the Tronzaru had an L-gate in their empire, but they don't.
Damn it.
Let me do a quick little jump and let it play for just a bit so everything can matriculate. And then looking throughout the galaxy, who has an L-gate? Who got screwed over by this? Not the Tronzaru. The Coalition doesn't look like it. I just got a wormhole. Oh wait, no, here's their L-gate, and there's a Grey Tempest fleet. Yeah, so 32,000 fleet power fleets have now appeared in all of the L-gate systems, aside from the one the Zaraki
Also,
alignment
Kakator
was
seems to
using.
think that someone does have an L-gate that we said doesn't.
The
Fanac?
The Tronzaru don't. That's a normal gateway.
Oh.
The League don't have one. And so the shorthand you can do is that the L gates are all in black hole systems. So if it's something that looks like that but it's not a black hole system, it's not an L gate. Yeah, this is just a normal gateway.
Gotcha.
So they're fine for now. Looks like the Sovereignty don't have an L gate either, but I'm mousing over the whole galaxy pretty quickly. There's the L gate the Zaraki were using, which means that a fleet's going to show up there soon. So this is a massive problem for pretty much everyone but us, unless nobody does anything to contain these fleets. Now, the side problem is that. So, through terminal egress, you now have access to this whole cluster. Oh, look, I think that's where this facility is. Thanks to the Sentry Array for letting us know. But if you just take a nice look, you'll see there's a whole lot of these fleets. Like, we could probably muster a couple of our battleship fleets to handle this, but we'd have to first find an L-gate. Let's
and
see.
is that like the in-game scenario, like breaking in there and stopping this?
That's actually
taking over?
more. That's actually more of the mid-game crisis.
Oh, okay.
All of the end-game crises are either massive robot rebellions or an extragalactic threat is entering the galaxy,
Gotcha.
or an extra-dimensional threat. It's always something from outside this space.
It's always so extra.
Yeah. What is actually in this system that nobody's tried touching it? Oh. What? Well, what's this? Why do I care? It looks like a mining station.
Alien space station.
Well, it looks like both the Sovereignty and the League didn't want to mess with it and just left it there.
Sounds like something we need to mess with.
Yeah, I agree. First off, let's take out all these systems, and then maybe the Morbid Swarm will give that a visit. The one thing I wish would have... So, it's not. This isn't the best thing. The good news is, no one can exploit that L cluster until they deal with the Gay Tempest, sorry. So, luckily, we don't have to worry about anyone taking advantage of this whole cluster of systems. The bad news is, we can't easily take advantage of it, because we'd have to get to an L gate first, and one is not nearby. Feels like this whole half of the galaxy didn't get a single L gate to its name. Alright, anyway, how has everyone reacted to this? It looks like the Tronzaru are trying to pull back, unless that's heading to... Yeah, that's probably heading to Space Australia. I wish there was an easy way to get these fleets to Space Australia than trying to go, oh, well, good. Good to know the Coalition has opened their borders to us again.
Hey, you want to go through?
Alright, head to Snitties. We have to try and see if we can't head this off. And it looks like they're all distracted. Nope, and they close their borders again. What was even the point?
Such a tease. Raven Harrows with 500 bits saying, Quinn, if you make a Galactic Council decision, you can make the whole galaxy fight the Gay Tempest.
I kind of don't want them to fight the Gay Tempest right now, because if they fight it, they may actually beat it.
It's part of your gay agenda, I knew it!
I'd rather the galaxy not unite against the Gay Tempest until we're actually in a position where we can take them out and claim that cluster for ourselves. How we do that may actually take some thinking, because, as I've said way too many times already, it's just hard for us to get to an L gate right now, unless we maybe use one of these wormholes. And even then... I wonder if that has an L gate in it. It is a black hole. And it hasn't been surveyed. If a Gay Tempest fleet comes out of there, then that'll be our answer, because they don't just stay in that system, they start actually invading. And that'll be the Trade Association's problem.
That it will be.
Alright, now that I think about it, alright, we're about halfway through getting to another Crimson Fucker. You go that way, just so we can close off that hole. How about you? Okay, you're just about powerful enough, so once you group up, I'm going to send you to invade their capital.
Thank you, Protoss103, subbing 43 months strong. Much appreciated. What was I even doing 43 months ago?
Oh my gosh. I feel like 43 months ago is just about 4 months. No, it's 5 months shy of 4 years. So
okay, so basically
it
3 years and how many months ago?
I'd rather round it up to the nearest year and then work backwards. So if it was 4 years ago, it would be 2017, and then 5 months before that, kind of like fall 2015.
Then okay, then I think Protoss.
Wait, no, I just said 2017. I was fall of 2016.
Okay. Then I think that was pretty shortly after we started. When did we start doing Twitch stuff?
We've gotten 50-month subs recently, so I'm pretty sure you started streaming like the summer of 2016.
That sounds about rightish.
Because like I was just starting
during
law school.
We were playing a Pokemon game. Which one were we doing then? Was that
maybe the Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke?
Yes, that might have been Moon. I think that was Moon. Yes.
Okay, yeah, they're heading for Space Australia. I wonder if I can get them to turn around if I throw all this fleet power up here. Because if they attack Space Australia, then It'll be a hard-fought fight, but it's going to be one we'll lose. Alright, now I'll go check out what's going on in that system. Or is the Sovereignty fine? Yeah, the Sovereignty's about to go in there anyway. Or... Stop parking fleets at jump points. It's weird.
We just like to watch.
Alright, here comes the battle for space, Australia. We're missing about 20k in fleet power. And half of that's coming from the space station. So this is going to be interesting. What is going to fall apart if I'm looking at this?
Thank you, Protoss. I remember that stream now. It's when Kieran and I were there, and we killed Nick's favorite Pokemon on accident.
Ah, yes, the giant panda.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it's good to know that at least the League's backed into a corner, and if the League ends up getting destroyed, that's still going to hurt the Union. Alright, a Gay Tempest fleet hasn't popped. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Okay, oh dear. There were 3 L gates, like, right here. So the Galaxy decided to cluster them all together.
Boy.
Oh, yeah, and so that's the thing about the Gay Tempest. When they destroy a space station, they don't try and flip it. So whatever they destroy
So this
gets
is just
unclaimed.
now open territory
Yeah,
again?
no, this is free to be reclaimed by whoever wants it.
Gotcha.
And whoever can deal with the Gay Tempest fleet. Right now, that appears to be nobody. I feel sorry for the Coalition. They had 3 L gates in their territory, and all of them got slammed. Yeah, I know. A lot of this is going to have to be dealt with after the war, buddy. Yeah, okay, yep. So we lost that battle. But we did somewhat weaken them, so if we can send all of these fleets down to Space Australia, we can immediately destroy whatever advantage they gained. Okay, yeah, now take the starport back. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right.
Worrying.
The Gay Tempest destroys the Enclave stations too. Yep, that was over here. Okay, I don't know why they decided to tell us that, because they are not... Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we're with the Curate Order. I don't know why we care that the Artisan Troop lost their thing. Alright, get over here. Do not let them get further into our territory. Okay, and okay, now they just decide to camp over Mean and shoot it. Have fun with that. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Don't jump in there incrementally. I need all of you to go in there at once. Okay, yeah, no, there was nothing over here. There's just one station that no one bothered to deal with.
It's just icky.
I guess maybe, I don't know why the AI would have this thought, but maybe they both thought it was a good buffer system to have between their empires. I don't know why at this point either of them would care. They both had the power to destroy it at any time. But anyway, let's send the Bloody Feast off to go finish off the rest of their fleets. Alright, now we can upgrade our colonies, but at the moment, a lot of this civilization building stuff is just gonna have to wait. Alright, and the army's on its way. Actually, are they gonna try to invade the capital while I'm doing this? Okay, no, they turned around. Never mind. Okay, good.
Getting the F out.
Turn the head back on. Give me more of your fleets.
Zarklon calls!
Yeah, no, if you're not gonna use your fleets right, then I'm gonna do it myself. Must keep clustering them over system face so they don't use that back door against us. Okay, are you guys ready? Nope. Okay, and they're still bombarding Mean. Oh no, they're trying to run to Vamp Door. Okay, hurry.
Cut him off!
Yeah, do not let them get away. Okay, we got him. Sadly, the Highwind fleet was the slowest to get there. I'm not sure how this battle's gonna go. The predictor is not in our favor. But they do like running more than they like blowing up, so... Okay, yeah, so we won that fight, but that's probably because they just ran away. Oh, and that's right. The starbase got a lot of its health back, so we still have to get that down too.
A study has been completed.
Yikes. Fleet capacity is pretty good. We don't need that. Fleet command minute. We can make our fleets bigger. Wait. Oh, okay. So we're invading Blooming Fields. Got it. And that looks like it's going quite well. We don't have to blow that up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? A lot of stuff just popped up.
That sounded like a lot.
Yeah, so Coalition decided to the Coalition got desperate and opened their borders again. Please help. Please help deal with the Gay Tempest. And it looks like a lot of other empires are building gateways. Good for them. We can talk to the Shroud. Sounds like a great time to do that.
Perfect. We seek guidance.
Help us kill the robot people who do not think. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
In one of the lower planes of the Shroud, we encounter a spirit that has ensconced itself here behind some kind of powerful psionic shield. Leave.
Penetrate that shield.
Medium probability. We have to try.
I like those odds.
We did not venture deep into the Shroud, only to be turned back now. After channeling all of their psionic might, our telepaths were able to form a breach in the shield large enough for some of them to peer through. We do not know what those telepaths saw on the other side of the shield, but it was enough to permanently unhinge their minds. Their sacrifice was not in vain, however, as the act of breaching the shield taught us how to generate a similar force field.
Yes!
If the technique can be refined, we may be able to form psionic shield large enough to encompass entire starships. So now we can research psionic shields, which is good.
Hell yeah.
It's like pretty much one of the late game shield techs. I think even the Fallen Empire was using it on their stuff.
I love finding out about this later, according to Vorplum. If you failed, you would have spawned a mad space cloud in our random system.
Oh, well that would have been fun to deal with now of all times. Don't you dare try and retake these systems. The total war may not be going in our favor over here, but it's definitely going to eliminate
But don't you kid yourself into thinking you're escaping punishment.
Yeah, don't think about surviving this on your own behalf. You're already dead. Like, this is gonna be annoying to clean up, but you're dead.
We grow weary of your presence.
We grew weary of you like the first time we had to fight a war with you and you dragged the Tronzaro in on it. And that's about it for Blooming Fields.
An enemy planet has been secured.
And you know what? This thing's I know is undefended. Go ahead and take that one too. And you're dead. That's fun. Go follow them.
A worldly invasion has begun.
Oh, and there's their 73,000 fleet power fleet.
Woo!
Oh, running away.
Nice.
Maybe thought
Yeah,
they
you
were,
better run.
Maybe they thought they were reinforcing the rallies. Like, oh no, they lost. Let's go. Okay, so all the fleets have been repaired, but they're all also pretty handicapped, so spend what alloys we have to try and reinforce them. We're gonna have to get them all back to fighting shape. However, they sent a lot of weak stuff over here. Oh, that's right, the incisors aren't here yet. I'm gonna have to press the pilgrims into more offensive service. How's the other side of this wormhole looking? Because I do not want them to just surge out when the pilgrims move. I mean, it's still in Trade Association space, but nothing bad is nearby. If I just... how powerful is the starbase here? No, that's the fleet. Oh, that's right, I don't have any alloys for defenses. I just spent them all to rebuild the fleet. I really could use this 38,000 fleet power somewhere else right now. You know what? The Nosgoth fleet got pretty buffed up. But they're also... I mean, I could really use all of these fleets somewhere else. Let's see. Where's one of my construction ships? Because I have a project for you. Go ahead and build a mining station for that Zero. And you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to have the Nosgoth fleet patrol between here and system phase. That'll be fun. But meanwhile, the Zarquan's pilgrims are going to help us out over here. Meanwhile, the linebackers can try and heal up. We're still winning the war. We're getting pretty
Coming out
tired
ahead.
of it, but when it comes to eliminating the League, we're on our way. I don't care if there's crime unveiling on Dathomir. Plant people are dying. Oh boy. Oh boy. And they turned back around and decided to attack. Crap. So that's 78 against...
Come on, don't you guys have some gay tempest to deal with?
Unfortunately,
Get outta
they
here.
don't. Because where's the Fallen Empire fleet? Is it still over here? No? No, here it is. What are you even doing over here? Was it really the trade association that colonized the world you didn't want colonized? Like, seriously? I just don't get why they're sending everything over here when the Tronzor are clearly the more present threat. Oh, yeah, because they have their super powerful Titan just taking systems out one by one. Yes, all of our supercharging edicts are still active. But, well, the fight started. I can't have them retreat now. But this isn't gonna end well. And once this is done, unless they take a huge chunk out of that 65k fleet, we've got problems, because that means the entire cluster is open to them.
An enemy planet has been secured.
What? Okay, good. I was hoping that would take that system. All right, so go over here. Oh my gosh, how many of these freaking colonies we're gonna have to take? They're all relatively pushovers, but yeah.
But there's just so many.
Go ahead and attack. Maybe the Morbid Swarm fleet should try and move back, because it seems like there's not much the League is left to throw at us here. Yeah, I think
Metal Sword asking if we can get a status quo yet.
Maybe. Hold on. I'd rather... Yeah, no. I have a feeling we're going to have to pretty much eat the League before we can get a status quo piece. Which, hey, I'm willing to get. And that battle started. Yeah, and that's... They actually... well, this number is going to go back up once the battle's over and the ships that fled return. But they're getting pretty weakened. In fact, we've got 7 battleships still in the fight that are trying to take chunks out of them. In fact, how is the linebackers are not powerful enough to deal with this. Wait, and how long have you guys been sitting here? Where were you guys going? And this is what happens when you keep all this stuff maximized. Is you have no idea. Yeah, see? So, yeah, there were just a whole bunch of spare ships that were just sitting around doing nothing. I don't even know where they're supposed to go. Okay, wait, whoa, okay, hold on. Is this going to be a victory?
Are we winning?
We've got a 10k fleet here that's still shooting at this 2.5k fleet. We might actually lose the space
Those
station
numbers
again.
are dwindling.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm interested. You have my attention. Okay, we won. Ooh, it was very costly. I think 2 fleets got wiped out and just jumped out. Yeah, see, they didn't even lose any of their battleships. They all just got so damaged that they jumped away. So it was a kind of a Pyrrhic victory. All right, so that's 2 invasions out of the way. If you guys have it in you, go ahead and take Sprout. It's a dumb name for a colony. Go to Bastamore. Okay, yeah. So you know what? The League has gotten now so weak, they're no longer considered our rival because they're pathetic.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So we can
And that
actually...
will happen to all of our rivals.
Yeah. Oh, but look, the Tronzor got knocked down here too. Their fleet power is considered inferior to ours, so that's a good sign. Oh, okay. We are working on it. It's like, we're worried about unemployment on this planet we just conquered. It's like, we are not in the reconstruction phase of this war.
Give us a second. Come on.
We are still busy trouncing you. Yeah, look at that giant name.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, man. I feel like I have to pause every 10 seconds just to put out another fire.
It's always something with you, space.
Okay, perfect. So these are only not ours because they have colonies on them. We'll go fix that soon.
Vorpalim is recommending we put Psycorp buildings on the plant planets. And
Reconstruction.
damn you, Omega Syntax, you could call it a vampiric victory. You son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm wounded. Oh, that pun's so bad it hurts.
A study has been completed.
I don't even know where all of these corvettes are supposed to go. Fine, congrats. You're a new fleet of one. I just don't even know what to do with you. I guess maybe put you in here? Just so I don't have to deal with you? Ugh, there's gonna be so much paperwork after this. No, but I was assigned to this fleet, but then they left. I'm like, God damn it! Fine. Research psionic shield. It's gonna take forever, but we gotta do it. Yeah, and you thought population management was a big problem. It was really this. Okay, so we got the morbid swarm's gonna help clean up this sector. The fleets we scared off are now are like stuck in the middle of the Tronzar's empire. How's the good? Yeah, in this corner of the galaxy is completely screwed. Remember when that was all coalition space? Now it's nothing.
Soon they will turn to us for help in their silly nanobite struggles.
Well, we don't even want them anymore. All of our former allies are considered pathetic compared to us. We could make deals with the Zaraki, but they hate us, and actually open the door to this madness. So it looks like
Behold, the Eternal Empire is in the market for new friends. Any powerful, influential beings wish to submit to us?
the Gay Tempest, maybe. They, aside from them and maybe
It
the Fallen
seems you
Empire.
have a gay tempest on your hands. Perhaps friendship with the vampires would be enough. Thank you, Nat Wonder, for the sub. Welcome aboard. Fun name.
All right. Luckily, with the Pilgrims coming up and the Morbid Swarm coming up the other side, we're balancing out the losses we got to take for that those victories. Man, if the war ends during this stream, we're gonna have a whole lot of systems and colonies to name.
Be sure to throw them at me, folks, and please specify what it is you are naming. Sometimes guys will just throw me names, and I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna put them in whatever spot looks like it needs some filling.
And whoever, how many? Do we have any? Blah, 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 blah. Oh no! Oh no! This isn't good. So first things first, I was gonna ask to make sure if we had any sector names on the list already, because we're probably gonna.
We got a decent number.
Okay.
We got a decent number of them.
We're at least making one more, and then two, the sovereignty, which we were just maybe thinking about courting, hasn't joined the Union, so we're not at war with them, but they have gotten association status, which means they're on the path to joining the Union, probably to replace the League.
A worldly invasion has begun.
Okay, the Highwind fleet definitely needs to be reinforced, but let's have the Pilgrims start making their way to Vampdor. Alright, that's another colony in the bucket? Bucket? I don't know what I was trying to say there.
Sure, yeah.
Colony in the bucket.
Mr. Bucket. Poke the balls in your
Let's
mouth.
see, what colonies are going to be left after that? I'm kind of feeling like blowing up. How many of these colonies did you name Blooming Fields, guys? Make up your mind.
They just kept describing what they saw.
Okay, hold on. So that's 1, 2. I think there's only one left in this system. Yeah, Seed of Hope. Ah, no, it's a space colony. You know what? Let's blow up the next one. The last colony that belongs to the League we won't even conquer. We'll just blow it the hell up. Which means in the meantime, go there. I'm feeling festive. We'll celebrate our victory with fireworks. The planet broke before their armies did. I don't want to give them that cool line. Don't say that. Don't give them Acadia stand. Acadia was the last bulwark of humanity against the forces of chaos, and they had to throw a blackstone fortress at it to get past it. I don't want you to give that kind of pomp and circumstance to the plant people of Debix. No. No. We will consign the Vivisandia to history where they belong, and those who survive shall be slaves. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't want to hear this, the planet broke before they did. I should just switch out the weapon with a neutron sweep so I don't even break the planet. I just kill everyone on it.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them that kind of grandiose last stand against us. They were a pathetic footnote that were blocking our expansion into the furthest edges of the galaxy, not some bastion of this union. If the Tronzaru had backs, they'd be broken how much they've been carrying this Federation.
Construction venture completed.
That little holdout spot.
Not for much longer. Oh, that's right. We have to reconquer Minas Morgul. Which currently has no armies in orbit. So, hey, how's Mean doing? Last time I checked, we left an army there. We did! Oh, a pretty big one. Oh, wait, no. These are all the... Yeah, this is all the defensive forces. Alright, hold on. Oh, boy, a whole bunch of slave armies. Wait, we don't have a single robot army we can recruit here? Alright, fine. Get some... Sure. We'll use the Vivisandia against the Tronzaru. That'll be hilarious. How's that Crimson Fucker coming? Almost done. We're done within the year.
The eve of the Crimson Fucker. That's right, Majin Hercule. Begun the Clone Wars has. Jubberwocky saying, if Magar is considering entering the Union, does that mean they're not isolationists anymore? Is it worth attempting to court them?
You know what? Valid point. Apparently their inward perfection is still active despite their association status. Very interesting. So yeah, no, I can't get any deals out of them, but yeah, no, they're still in the League. Still trying to join the Union. I don't know, maybe that means they'll never be able to actually join the Federation. They're just getting the association benefits. I don't know. Wait, have you not actually knocked out these? Yeah, you've been avoiding them. Go back, do it right. Okay, we can get a status quo piece now, but I don't want to because I want to exterminate the League. Plus, we're very close to getting all of our stuff back, so this will have cost us nothing. I just have to be quicker on the draw. Okay, that's enough. Go retake Minas Morgul. Oh my gosh, our colonies are going to be in such disarray after all this neglect. This may justify a few years of not streaming just to make things settle.
Just to fix things.
It's like, oh yeah, okay, time for the like 10 years of peace we need.
Let the bureaucracy sweep in.
Yeah, just let the administration take over for a little bit.
A worldly invasion has begun. A worldly invasion has begun.
Look how little the League's property is getting.
An enemy
It's a
planet
beautiful
has been
sight.
secured.
Jeez, it won't even be 9 o'clock before we knock the League out of existence.
Before we end them. It's the end of an era. What's your favorite League memory?
The most notable is definitely when they declared war on us and then dragged the Tronzaru in, able to get them around the troops they had
Classic
with
League.
us. That was when they got like as the top marks on our shit list. But I guess my favorite memory was first discovering them and being immediately horrified by their appearance. And wow, that was a really massive spike in frames.
Before
there.
we kill them, we ought to look at them one last time, just so we remember the face of our.
Are they
our
even
food.
the leaders of their own empire anymore? They're not. They're these rat people now. There
They've
they
been
are down
replaced.
there. They're that little tiny icon. Yes, we'll
That
extend
guy.
it.
Remember him?
Yeah, see this tiny thing? They even they lost control of their own league. Ain't that sad?
An enemy planet has been secured.
Oh, the coalition's closed their borders again, not making up their minds. Oh, how are they doing with the Grey Tempest? Not good, eh?
Just watches that.
And look, the
Sector
Tronzaru
of
are
the
having.
galaxy.
Oh yeah, and the Tronzaru had to divert some fleets up here to deal with the Grey Tempest because they were just getting into their territory. Good. So the Grey Tempest did end up. Sorry, I keep saying Grey. The Gay Tempest did help us out with the Tronzaru.
I do like that suggestion from Phoenician Ultimatum. Just as a final fuck you, maybe we blow up their homeworld.
Blow up the League's homeworld?
Yes.
It is technically ours now.
But can we still blow it up? Come on.
I'm not sure
Come
what will
on,
happen
game.
if we
What
blow
if I
up
just want to clear some space?
Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm just wondering what will happen. Okay, who's here? If a single vampire is
We can
decided to-
evacuate any vampires, any high priority unit.
Looks like there are a few new vampires on Vivizandia Prima.
The real estate here, honey, is so cheap.
Go back to Earth. Alright. I'm not gonna blow up their final planet because I don't want to give them that last stand bit, but I'll blow up Vivizandia Prima. Oh, I can't crack it. It has to be hostile to us. I can't.
Oh, we're just testing the laser.
I can blow up the last colony they have here. New Roots.
Sure. You know what? Their
Actually-
last hope.
Can I blow up a habitat? Let's find out. Yes, I can.
All right.
And meanwhile, I'll leave the bloody feast here because I'm probably going to end up using you against the Corsairs soon.
Vorpalum is saying you can evacuate and test fire. It needs to be hostile or uninhibited.
Well, they might
Or
just
uninhabited,
revolt
sorry.
against me, so I'll leave them.
Let's see if we can push them to hostility.
Yeah, I'll leave them without their new vampire administrators, and we'll see what happens. Jeez, even without the administrators, they're at 22%. Huh. Yep, there goes another artisan troop space station.
What
Man,
a
you guys
shame.
should really get the Gay Tempest under control. Someone will get hurt. All right.
It was just a pride party explosion in the middle of the galaxy, and they
Send the
weren't ready
Highwind
for it.
Fleet to go get that back. Why don't you go ahead and garrison Minas Morgul? All right, so once we get Hentai back, we'll have officially recovered all of our losses from the Tronzaru. And we'll have gotten all of this. And the Trade Association didn't even get to Judas.
They laughed at us. They thought we were weak.
Boy, were they wrong. All right, let's have you guys go ahead and garrison the one of many blooming fields.
We were told to go to Blooming Fields, but all of our ships ended up in different galaxies. What happened?
They called the moon Blooming Fields. How did that even happen? Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, we got our second Crimson Fucker. Now we already had the Alucard, so do we have a ship name for our second Crimson Fucker?
All right, sorry. A ship name, you said?
Yes, just one, because this is our special juggernaut, the Crimson Fucker class.
All right, this one, this was Kikator's suggestion, but funded by MSU Bill. This one will be known as the Interstellar Texan.
Is it ER or AR for Stellar?
AR.
There we go. All right, and I know exactly where to put you. Very close to our front line. All right, a little too far away, but go ahead and try and make your way to Vamp Door, because we're going to need a bunch of shipyards over there even when this is over.
Oh, hold on. Was there a typo in there? I just saw it for a second. I thought it said Instellar.
Yep, you're right. There we go. Don't know why that missed that on the first pass.
Hey, spell check is hard.
You know, I've been managing a war on 3 fronts. I think I should be forgiven. Look how big our name is. Look at that. That's
It's
a
gotten
sword the
pretty
galaxy
big.
should be afraid of.
That's a tall sword. Phoenician Ultimatum, you added me and just said Dracula. I'm not sure if that's an attempted submitted name.
That
Just
might have
want
been a
to
name
be
for
sure.
the Crimson Fucker, since we named the first one Alucard.
Oh, I see. I understand now. Well, alas, that name was lower on the list. But I can't add it to the list. I don't think you're on this list, and you are a sub.
Oh, wait. What? No. Stay there. Is the Total War goal just complete domination of the Alliance? Probably. Talking to myself there. Okay, I'm not going to put you in battle this time, so go ahead and just jump to Vamp Door. Ah, there they go. They finally claimed the buffer system.
At last, they took it.
Someone brought up they got the sovereignty got the status with the Union, so the Tronzaru could backdoor us, but they can't. The Tronzaru would have to get through the Fallen Empire's territory to even get into the sovereignty's space. So there's already a big problem there, and they haven't claimed this system, so I don't see a problem at that point. War is almost over. I'm gonna ask for a status quo piece after we blow up this system, and what do you know? Go away. I'm actually going to... Oh, wait, was it F12 or F9? Oh, apparently Alt F9 took a screenshot with G-Force, so...
Nice.
Oh, maybe... Hold on. Control F9? There we go. A bit of a problem here with our Planet Killer and the Colony. They've kind of gotten embedded in each other. So this is going to be interesting to watch.
Just gonna we're gonna dock our laser into their colony and then fire it.
Yeah, is this gonna blow it up or is it just gonna eat it?
We will become one with the colony. I agree with Crafty or Rogue. This seems not suitable for work.
Oh, too late. Oh,
We're literally fucking this colony to death.
a fitting end for the League of Vivizondia Prima.
I like Barrymore. They really don't want to miss.
The Kaiserin is actually watching this one.
It'd be so embarrassing.
Oh, okay. Stage 1. The Big Getty Star. Appropriate.
I agree, Spunch, who thank you for recently subbing, but they're saying there is no kill quite like Overkill. Yes!
There we go.
Destroyed.
The Star Nation, formerly known as the League of Vivizondia Prima, has been destroyed by its enemies. Enemy, the one, just us.
F in the chat! More in the Vizandia Prima.
Well, and you know what that means. Doodle-a-doo. Over here. For however long you continue to exist, your name will now be... until you choose to rebel, in which case we'll just blow you up. At the same time, hey, Planet Killer, I know you can't blow it up. Why don't you just go ahead and orbit around this?
Hover.
Just in case. Alright, well, that's the end of the league. So, how about you guys feeling about that status quo? Alright, let me just make sure I haven't lost anything on this front. We've got Hentai back, we've got Uxplorix, which is totally new. So, how about that status quo? Wait for it. This war is over. There can be no victor. Oh, there was a victor. We just got tired of winning. I know there are probably some people that are thinking, no, go ahead, attack the Tronzaru. No. We took some licks in that war, and we're gonna need some peace. Just for a little bit, but we're coming for you, Tronzaru. We're coming for you. Especially when you got the Great Tempest over here keeping you busy.
Real quick, Vorpalum requests renaming Vivizandia Prima to Vacant Lot. And I'm okay with that.
But it's breaking with our naming scheme.
Oh, wait, is that the one that we did?
Yeah, their homeworld is Vivizandia.
Oh, okay. All right, then never mind. So, sorry, Vorpalum. We're going to take canon approach for that one.
Hold on. There is.
But I've still got your other recommendation.
Maybe we can rename one of the Blooming Fields. I mean, how many Blooming Fields do we have in our frontier sector now?
One of these Blooming Fields can become a vacant lot.
Okay, so there's 2. I think we blew up one of them. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Keyboard. Okay, well, let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on, move the camera. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, I don't remember if I counted this one. 22, 23, 24, 25. 26? No, 25. Yeah, so we have 25 system names, and...
I might start digging into colony and sector names.
So 25 system names.
Because we currently have 7 system names banked.
1, 2, 3, 4. They named one of their orbital colonies at 4, 5, 6. Wait, I counted the wrong space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colonies. And pull up the sectors. Nope, not that. I think probably the best sector would be this one. And I'll make Sprout. Oh, I can't. It has to be a physical colony. Well, that's interesting. Well, I might just blow up Vicendia's Lament, so I shouldn't do that.
Just pop.
Oh no! I blew up the one that would have been the new sector hub. I didn't keep the logistics in mind. All right. Well, I actually don't know what happens if you have to blow up. I may have to disappoint everybody and just not blow this up for the sake of logistical expedience. Or was I looking at the wrong menu? Hold on. Go back. Go back. Go back. Blooming Fields. Ugh, Blooming Fields. Okay, no, I can limit that. There we go. So, that's... Ooh, that's a pretty big sector. Alright, so 1 sector name, 6 colony names, and 25 system names. Let's start...
adding some system names to our bank, so give me just... well, okay, yeah, what do you need?
What? I was going to have us start small and then go down to the systems.
Okay.
So, first off, the sector.
All right, our first sector name is the Transylvanian sector, or Transylvanian sector, no the, from True Paradox.
Transylvania spelled like that?
Yes.
Alright. Give you guys a leader. We're definitely going to need what cuts down on crime. Alright, now for colonies. Just minimize all the ones I'm not using right now.
Colony. First one up to bat is Hema and Cheese. Hema, space, ampersand, space, cheese. From Sir Jumper.
I like it. Next up.
Is another colony.
Yeah, I mean, 5 more colony names.
Okay, we've got Super Weenie Strahd Jr. from Green Eldridge. Eldridge.
I mean, don't we already have that one?
We have a
Weenie Strahd Jr.
We have a Weenie Strahd Jr. So this is the Super Weenie Strahd Jr.
I have to remember how to spell Strahd. There we go. All right. Colony 3.
Next colony is Eternus, Eternis, from Town of the Dragon.
All right. And the colony name?
Next one is Lavos, just Lavos, from Mistress Bird.
All right. The third Blooming Fields.
The third Blooming Fields shall be called. You know what? We're gonna hop forward on that one real quick. I saw someone suggest something. Metal Sword suggested a Bloody Fields to replace one of the Blooming Fields.
I like it. All right. Colony. I've lost count, but another colony name.
Next colony, we have Granny's Secret Ingredient from D-Loft 002. I don't know if they meant Grammy, because I know that was the character's name.
Yeah. No, that's probably it.
But they had typed Granny at me, but...
No, that's not it. There.
There we go.
I'm surprised all that fits. Very long names.
Yeah.
All right. Last colony name.
Last colony name, we have Salad Bar from Craftier Rogue.
Good. Very good. All right. Let me just double check. Nothing else. No new colonies. Yep. And yep. Okay. Oh, all right. Now we've got system names. Let's start at a pretty much right to left sort of scheme here. All right. Well, first off, do we have 25 system names?
People have been doing a couple system names since I was listing those, but I still don't think we're going to be up to 25.
All right,
so
so
I'm probably
how about
gonna...
I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll leave us off with a nice look at the galaxy post-Great War, and you can keep collecting a few names.
Sure. Go ahead and start throwing me names. If you're a sub, I'm going to go back and fill out the ones that I haven't quite typed in yet. And then, yeah, when he gets back, we'll see how many names we have, and if we don't have enough, hey, maybe I'll secretly dip into some other naming pools or just start making stuff up. You never know. Right, let me add some of these, so give me just a sec. System of the Night. We have Vamp Russia added to the list. And I gotta type in everyone's name so I can credit them when they are used. All right, what else we got? Majin Hercule throwing in Team Edward. I will put that on the list. I don't care what it is. It's going in the system list because that's what we need. Also, thank you. I'm also seeing a bunch of people subbing right now, and I really, really appreciate it. I'll read your names out in just a second. 4 Lights from Tyrosine Terror. Also, you might be able to slip in and get a couple names on this list. I'm really just kind of glancing at who's got stuff and what names are already on the list, because this is taking too fucking long for me to do and be really accurate and clerical about it. We should, don't trust me in all of my record keeping skills. But all right, let's see. All right, add that one. Just anytime anyone has added me, I am putting it on this list because we need a lot of them.
I did see one that I'm actually going to take a bit of executive action on because I'm pretty sure it was this system, but I did see this one just get brought up by True Paranox, the system where Laboon is believed to have died. It may have been Alpha Chad Tarius, but it was one of these, and this one was already needs a name. So that's where Laboon canonically died, as I've decreed.
All right, you guys can keep typing names, and I'll just read them out if the list I've typed up runs out.
All right.
All right, so starting up, first system will be Prune Juice from Tyrosine Terror.
2 words?
Yes.
All right. Next up,
we have Vamp Russia, 1 word, from Captain Actually.
Oh, capital R or undercase?
Lowercase.
Okay. Undercase, what was I thinking?
Close enough.
All right. Next up.
Next up, we have Perry the Platypus from Small Bacon. Perry, Perry.
Perry the Platypus or just Perry?
Perry the Platypus.
Okay. All right.
Next up, we have Planets Are Us with a big letter, capital R, 3 words, from Hangry Giant.
Hangry Giant. All right, I guess.
Rising Unemployment. We got Bloodstar, but blood is spelled B-L-U-D, from Shazalkan.
All right.
This next one comes out to us from Vamp Planet 419. That's Angmar, A-N-G-M-A-R.
I'm still thinking about doing that video of like the historical narrative of the rise of the Eternal Empire. It's like, man, they're ruled by nerds.
They really
systems. All right, another system name.
All right, this one's a little bit of a mouthful here. From Raven Harrows, we've got Besmertny, that is spelled B-E-S-S-M-E-R-T-N-Y-Y. No I between the T and the N. That's apparently Russian for undying.
Ah. All right. Do we have anything that would fit a black hole system? Always like the suck puns.
You know what? I'll go ahead and jump forward. That one is going to go ahead and be System of the Night from Nat Wonder.
All right. Next up.
We've got Titan Arum. Titan, as you would think, space ARUM. From Jubberwocky.
Next up.
From Phoenician Ultimatum, we have Just Desserts. Yes, just like that.
All right.
Majin Hercule named this system Team Edward.
Do we have a team, Jacob? Did someone pick up
I
on
don't.
the other
I don't
side?
think we do.
All right.
Which I like. I like our alternative history where Team Edward is the only one that lived. We have Tyrosine Terror back on the list with 4 lights. Just FOUR lights. Yes.
Star Trek reference.
Didn't know. Thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's a 1984 kind of deal where an alien's trying to get Picard to acknowledge his superiority of torturing by, it's like, look at these lights. How many lights are there? 4 or 5? Like, there's 4. It's like, no, Picard, there's 5. I want you to acknowledge me and say it, because you know if you say 5, I'll stop torturing you.
Next on our list, we got Myotis. So MYOTIS. From Dark Nova.
All right, how many systems are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, that one got named. So these 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Whew. Okay,
Still
well, I've got
10
3
left.
more written down, and then I'll start reading off what people have been saying in chat. But okay, next up, we've got another one named by Jubberwocky. We have Tree Blight, TREE space BLIGHT.
Tree
So I
Blight,
guess,
right?
yes,
Okay.
I guess as you would expect, yeah.
I don't even
That's the
wanna
sigh
look
of
at
a
our
man who just
colonies.
won a war.
Well, it's like I don't even want to look at our colonies right now because it's like, oh, we've added 6 more. They're all on fire because it's filled with slaves, and one of them we're actively trying to get to rebel so we can blow it up. Tree of Blight, says Jubberwocky, not just Tree Blight. I can fix that.
Get it.
There we go.
I was typing a lot really quick, so may have missed a word. All right, do you need the next one?
Yes. Just had to scratch something. There we go.
Nah, you good? This one is Gotham, but it is spelled GOTH apostrophe EM, like Gotham.
Ah.
Yes. Because we gothed them, I guess.
No, I get it. Clapper. No, Kapler.
Fun name, but Shigure17 came up with a more fun one, and that's just Tranzaru need not apply.
Okay, hold on. I'm not going to use... I like the name. Not going to use it with this system because this is old League territory. Let's name it this one.
Okay, sure.
Right in their
All right.
face. Right in the border.
That was the last one I had typed up on the list, and now I'm just going to look at chat and see what was said after what I was typing. All right, found it.
All right.
All right, this one comes from Audio Dragon 51. We've got Blood Sugar.
2 words?
Yes.
All right.
Kitaguya throws in, eat that horse.
All caps are...
I'm going to make an executive decision and say yes.
All right.
Red Jack, even though they're not subbed, I think I saw someone later, vouched for them. So we have Crunchy Tofu Bites.
Man, actually, I probably should have bounced back to... You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll come back and rename the other one, but I'm naming one of the Vivizondia League systems after that.
Okie doke.
Let's say this one, because this one actually has a colony on it. All right.
Oh, Tuckendorf also, yeah, gifted a sub to Red Jack later, so they are now in fact subbed.
All right. Another system name?
We have Delta Thunder 100 giving us Gunther's Gamble Ground. Yes.
All right. Next up.
Next up, Modern Hercule throws in Disney World.
It'll be so tempting to sovereignty.
Yeah.
1 word or 2 word?
2 words. You just conquered the galaxy. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go to Disney World.
And then go beyond it and just see what's going around.
And just see
there.
what else is out there, you know?
Yeah. I hear there's a whole bunch of cybernetic bug people.
Yeah. Parzival names this system Spoiler in brackets.
Oh, wait, wrong brackets. Whoa, jeez. Fingers are all over the keyboard.
They really don't want to type spoilers.
Yeah, caps for spoiler or just under caps? I feel
They didn't capitalize it, but we can, I think.
I like how that looks. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
Although maybe in all caps you kind of lose that first I. The only I. Don't know why I said first. I'm
That
tired.
first only I.
Yeah, the one and only.
Similar to spoiler, also in brackets, redacted from Spunch Gaming.
That one will also be in caps, because I said so.
I'm fine with that.
All right, then I think, let's see. Yes, I think we just need one more system name to rename this.
All right. The last one for today will be from Omega Syntax. Shall not be missed.
I feel like that one should also be in all caps.
Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. I'll add these other ones to the list. So I might be quiet for a little bit because a lot of people had suggestions.
And I have a whole bunch of planets to clean up, so feel free to pitch me a TFS cleans up administrative headaches question. That's a very confusing hashtag, but you may try. I just try to figure out where all these people should go.
They're just being shipped to their new home worlds. And I guess now would be a good time if you wanted to suggest things that weren't system names. I will now be more amicable to varying them up. We just were really needing a bunch of system names earlier, so I was executive decision. All requests were automatically turned into system names. Scrolling through here, I'm seeing Vorpalum saying we might have accidentally renamed Crunchy Tofu Bites.
Oh yeah, no, we did. I went to the no. I see what happened here. No. Okay, yeah. So,
But
the first
did
time
it
I
get
got
to
it,
come
I
back?
named it up here. But then I'm like,
Okay.
oh wait, no. Why should we name one of the
Oh,
Transaru
I see.
systems?
Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
so it's,
yes,
it's
I
down
remember
here.
that. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I did rename it, but then it's like I thought better, and it was better to name one of
You
the
renamed
Zandia
the
systems.
original rename. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, someone set you straight. That's my gay tempest snap.
Oh no, it's infecting us already.
Looks like the Trade Association has been very busy and have conquered a good portion of the Authority. But at the same time, the Fallen Empire has conquered a good portion of the Trade Association. So I can't really say who's winning there. Meanwhile, you have the Great Tempest, who haven't sent more fleets in, or if they have, they've been contained. Oh, spoke too soon. How does everyone compare to our power now? The Wizaraki with superior tech. Oh, it looks like we, between us and some of the Great Tempest excursion out here, we may have pretty much kneecapped the Transaru. Oh no.
Excellent.
The Roxycodium Coalition no longer want to give us...
Still sounds like a drug to me.
I know, every time I look at it, it's like, that's as it's like
We got
Roxycodium.
Roxycodone up here.
And now we got Pirates and Star Platinum. Oh, I miss Laboon.
Yar. I agree with Sagebridge. We should ally with the Gay Tempest if possible.
Sadly, all you can do is kill them. They're just rogue. They're rogue AIs. Believe me, no one is more disappointed.
They're
in not
rogue
being
gay
able-
guys?
Yes, exactly. And you know those rogue gay guys will just do anything. And everything. You've seen what Scott does.
The roguiest of the rogues.
I was told that once we finish this war, we should probably get rid of Vlur, who's been traveling throughout our systems being a nuisance, and I'm tempted to agree. Although I think, let's see, 10 minutes left. Let's see. I wanna. Oh, that's right. I didn't reinforce the Bloody Feast before I got rid of them. But I think we can. Yeah. You know what? Let's see if the Bloody Feast can by itself destroy the Corsairs.
Can you solo the Corsairs?
13 battleships against all of the Corsairs. I think this is long overdue. In fact, you know what? I'm so certain. Let's get a science ship over here.
Real quick, before we move into too much, Blood Realm is requesting, can we rename a destroyed planet Exeruth?
We can do that. Abundance is still here. How do you spell that?
Akzeriuth.
Like that?
Yes.
All right.
No, AAK.
Oh.
Sorry. There we go. Yes.
I must admit, I'm not getting the reference. Just in case someone wants to educate me.
Me neither. But it sounded cool, and I knew we had some dusted planets.
Oh no, the Coalition broke their defensive pact too. That's well, at this point, all they would be a distraction.
Oh, apparently it's a Tales of the Abyss reference that I missed. So
Oh,
I have played that game, but I don't remember that part.
Doomed to be destroyed.
It's
I guess
been
it's
a
a
while. I haven't played
prophecy.
it since it came out on the 3DS, you guys. Now I need to look it up. What was Exeruth? The Malkuth mining settlement. Oh, okay, I do remember that. That's when Luke's power awakens and he blows up a bunch of people and he feels real bad for killing people on accident. And it's a big character change moment.
Did I do that?
When the rich, shitty chosen one basically finds out his powers can be manipulated and used for bad if he isn't paying attention. Yeah, he killed a few people, somewhere in the realm of 17,000, according to Blood Realm. Sorry, welcome to Tiny Train Wheel World. I didn't mean to spoil a, what, like 20-year-old game now? How old is that thing? I know it's not actually 20, but it's pretty old.
Well, that's going well. They lost some shields. They probably need to get repairs. That's one system down. I'll let your shields come back, and then you can go do it again.
Pinned you again.
Got 5 minutes left before it's officially 2 hours. I may not be able to give them all that time, but I'm gonna try. Because if I can have this end not only with the defeat of the League, but the defeat of the Corsairs, which were sometimes helpful, sometimes not. Luckily, they're still willing to let us hire their fleets. What would happen? Oh, I have the money for it, but I am...
Can we hire their own fleet against them?
Yeah, I want to see what happens. You know what? Let's hire...
You can definitely do that.
Yeah,
You
no,
gotta
hold,
be
hold
able
on, hold
to.
on, hold on. Give me... I want to hire mercenaries. Star Flotilla. I'm going to spend so much of our surplus on just hiring all of their fleets and then having them all attack.
Vorplum is saying each station you blow up has a chance to spawn the Khan, so be wary. I don't know what that means, but it sounds spoopy.
Alright, now all you guys go there. Oh, that's going to take you guys forever. Yeah, I'll crank up the time a bit. The Khan is one of those things that actually causes these guys to become an active empire to start conquering.
Construction junction completed.
And honestly, I was constantly afraid of them showing up and being a massive thorn in our side because we have so little to defend this frontier. So I'd rather risk it while I actually have fleets in the area than leave them to fester.
Because then we could just take them out.
Alright, they're back. So go ahead and go over to Things Megoria just in case. Where's my other construction ship? Yeah, no, that's way too far to get repairs. Oh, we can talk to the Shroud again.
Hey!
Let's make our heads explode.
Last time we apparently accessed the best shield technology in the game, so, you know.
Looks like it's dealer's choice this time. So nothing specific, but we can try some weird probabilities of success to get different boons.
Do we dare make this a poll?
We can. However, the bonuses are kind of... I don't think it's worth a poll given how close we are to ending.
Fair enough.
At increased ship speed, everything can run over to the Corsairs faster. So I'm gonna weak hand this and just go for the easy one. Boon bestowed. So now all our ships are faster.
Gotta go fast.
Research may be the most practical, but fast ships defeat Corsairs faster. It's like if you paint flames on them.
Yeah.
If you think they go fast, they go fast.
Painted my suit red so it
Meanwhile,
goes faster.
How are you guys liking the planet killer floating above you? Doing okay there?
Isn't this just fun?
Their stability went up by about 5% after we moved.
Can we just hover this thing and whenever a planet's like, we're having a crime or unemployment problem?
I'm
just
not sure if
send
it
that
has an
thing
actual.
over.
I'm not sure if it actually has a passive buff. I just thought it
That-
was funny, and it went back
should.
down.
It absolutely should.
Yeah, it just went back down, so clearly it doesn't. But I agree. You should definitely be able to plant a Death Star next to a colony that's being uppity, and it's just, hey, remember what we can do. Don't think about it. I do not like all these fleets you are sending through our territory, but I can't close the borders because of the truce. Alright, you get over here too, because we have some systems you're going to have to look through.
Construction venture completed.
Oh yeah, Shazzlecan. I forgot about that. Speaking of unemployment, did we ever pass that auto resettlement thing?
I tried passing the resolution that'd get us closer to it, but everyone opposed it.
Oh.
And I don't have enough weight to pass resolutions pretty much by myself. Oh, hello.
We've been deleting planets.
It looks like our thing has had some consequences, as now they proposed a resolution. The horror of war on the scale of interstellar empires is a terrible thing. We should do what we can to limit its excesses to active combatants. So it would actually ban the use of purges, which is how we've been cleaning out the Tronzo colonies, and the use of world crackers. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use my council veto there, and we're done.
Away from the table.
Guys, I don't think you're realizing you can build world crackers too if you want.
Motion denied.
Clacks.
Perhaps these planets should pull themselves up by their bootstraps
it looks
if
like
they don't want to get cracked.
Yeah, the sovereignty did not like that. They just broke their non-aggression pact with us. Gonna have to start fortifying Disney World.
Oh, super mutant! They just got here, missing basically the whole stream. You missed quite a bit. Our territory has expanded significantly, and the league that used to live to our south, the League of Plants or whatever they were called, they are no more.
The League of Vivizondia Prima. Now they're dead.
Don't respect them so much to remember their name.
Now look how big our icon is.
Yeah, look
massive.
at that. Tuckendorf giving us 1,000 bits. Do we tolerate the Corsairs enough for their past rating service to keep from cracking their worlds?
They don't have worlds. They just have space stations, which we are blowing up.
A study has been completed.
So no. Yeah, I think they've turned all of the planets they would have colonized into tomb worlds by this point. So they're just all in space stations. And it looks like the fleets they gave us were not good enough to beat their own defenses. I'm disappointed.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
Yes, the Schadenfreude was funny, but I guess now we have to go clean up after them.
Phoenician ultimatum. We're gonna have to fortify Disney World is not a sentence I expected to hear.
Surprise! Yeah, because I have a feeling the next war we're gonna have is with the sovereignty at this point. Alright, time to finish this. Let's bring in the pilgrims too. We'll have a big day of it. Just in case the Khan suddenly appears. He'll have almost 100k fleet power sitting right on his doorstep. Go!
Thank you, Tuckendorf, for the additional 1,000 bits saying, good enough. I think their space stations would be too messy for our vampires. Agreed. These barbaric raiders just need to go.
We have arrived and immediately started shooting.
Blah, blah.
Just want to make sure nothing else popped up while that was happening. It's pretty.
It's lonely being king
Whoa,
of the
that was a whole bunch
galaxy.
of dead people. Whoa, their space stations explode with such fanfare.
That's right, Blood Realm as as blood-sucking monsters. It's only natural that we control Disney World.
The end of the Darhesh Corsairs.
We've ended 2 civilizations this stream.
The once proud?
Meh.
Disagree. The once nomadic warrior culture.
They sold out to anyone.
Of the Darhesh is no more. Forces from the Eternal Empire have destroyed the last of the massive space stations that once housed the majority of their population. Refugees from their surviving civilian populations are now enslaved. Although some Darhesh pirate and mercenary fleets may still be unaccounted for, the loss of their space dwellings is a devastating blow that they cannot recover from. This puts a definite end to their raiding. Indeed.
No more pirates.
But we still got the fleets we bought from them. I wonder if they're going to ask for those back. All right.
Who would ask? Who's left?
Who knows? But on that note, folks, with the Eternal Empire having solidly gained control of the southern galaxy.
And just look at that sprawl.
Yeah, no. So there's probably going to be a couple of years where I get back into the game without streaming and try and tidy this up. But with the end of the Great Galactic War 2, I don't know. Actually, you know what? First thing, before I wrap things up for real. Yep, nope, still at war with the Fallen Empire.
Wow.
And they're still over here wrecking stuff. So the Fallen Empire is still taking their pound of flesh. Is Grant always on these streams when he has the time?
Much. Yeah, I think I've only missed a couple.
So that is gonna be it for us for Stellaris. I don't know how close to the end game we're getting, but it's pretty much to the point where the Eternal Empire, like the entire galaxy, is gonna have to gang up on us.
We've become quite a big force, and I'm liking that. I feel like we spend a lot of time. I thought feeling pretty timid in the universe, but now I'm starting to feel like we're throwing our weight around in ways I can respect.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't. Blah 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 blah. What the hell am I trying to say?
Words are hard today, man.
Yeah, if we had just waited to get the Nemesis expansion, we would be at the point where we could start just pushing for control of the galaxy the legitimate way. But no, we're just gonna have to conquer everybody. But oh well. That's for another time. I'm gonna go tidy this up off screen, but we'll be back to this next week. But for this week, boy, am I still busy. We've got
coming up
more Persona tomorrow. Fingers crossed it doesn't crash on us for like the fifth time.
How are you liking that so far?
It is fun, but horrifically unstable. I have done everything I feel like I can do on my end to decrease the frequency of crashes.
Are you playing on PC or something? Or
Yeah.
is this console? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a capture card, so it has to be on PC.
Gotcha.
But
okay.
I've been hearing people
I didn't even know it came out on PC.
Yeah, I've been hearing people playing it on Switch that are getting crashes too. So maybe it's specifically built for PlayStation. They've just tried to port it out.
Possibly.
I don't know. Either way, it's a fun game. I'm starting to get the hang of the fighting style and the music. The music is definitely Persona.
Nice. Well, before we go, I want to thank Vamp Planet. They just threw an additional 100 bits at us with no message. And Tuckendorf throwing their last gifted sub of the night, they say, to Super Mutant 6112. So thank you very much, guys. And thank you everybody else who subbed and gave bits and threw stuff and, gave suggestions and all that kind of stuff. These games are way more interesting with you guys pitching some quick ones at us.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To change things up.
And if you liked Stellaris and definitely enjoyed Civilization 6, we'll be back playing Civilization Wars. Oh wait, I can't. Actually, isn't Civilization Wars like the console version? I just realized. No, that's Civilization Revolution. Never mind. So, myself, Grant, Nick, and Stefan. I think maybe Ein. I still have to check with him. But at least
really?
four.
I hadn't heard him.
He was definitely interested, but I think we were still trying to find out if the time worked for him. But at least four of us. I may or may not be there. But we'll be getting together to actually get on Civilization 6 multiplayer with a whole bunch of fun switches turned on. So hopefully it's just one giant chaotic mess. But
yeah, and apparently I'm all excited because I guess I was worried that mods wouldn't work in multiplayer, and I've gotten really used to a lot of my like UI mod stuff that just like cleans up some visual things. And apparently in a multiplayer match, that stuff is automatically pushed to everyone in the game.
Oh, cool.
If the host has it, so you guys will get to have some clean UI stuff.
So that will be Thursday at 5 o'clock, so 2 hours earlier than we usually start. But I believe that's everything.
I think so.
So let me go ahead and see if we can raid anybody.
In memory of the raiders we just destroyed.
Exactly. I think Nick is doing Arkham Asylum, but I just want to double check to see if anyone else was streaming. But of course, I'm trying to check this on my slow-ass laptop, so I've set myself up for an embarrassing failure.
Always great.
All right, while that does that, I'll at least set up the vamps in space.
Space.
Save number 14. Yes. All right, so we've got Zito on art, Lanny on Batman, and ooh, hey, Mr. Rabbit's doing Valheim. I've been having fun in Valheim, Grant. I don't know if you've been interested in it.
Still haven't touched it yet, but I do think I would enjoy it if I ever gave it the time.
I'm actually building a nice project for what I'm trying to make into a community server. Time will tell if that pans out. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you guys over to Nick. I've filled up the dead air. I've done it.
You vamped.
Yes.
As they say in the biz.
I've vamped. Damn it, Grant. That one's good. All right.
Been sitting on that one since Germany, the Civ game.
Well, on that note, guys. Oh yeah, your raid message.
Ooh. The head of Zarkon greets you.
How about for Zarklon? Just for
Zarklon.
Yeah,
sure.
Here, I'll type that out in chat so everyone knows what it looks like. Or can just copy and paste it on their own. Nope, don't type that on the laptop. That's going to be terrible. Okay, there's your raid message. Now go raid Nick. Later, guys.
See ya.